Hi everyone, it's Franceska here again, and I wanted to make another video about something a little bit different. I'm a little bit sick, so that's why it sounds like that. But yeah, so I want to get into more topics that I'm interested in besides my dreads, which I'm very interested in, but I feel like there's a lot more important topics that I want to get into in talking videos. So I saw this video from a YouTuber called Simply Kenna, and she did a spirituality tag, and I thought it was very fun. She shared the link to the 50 questions. There's 50 questions. And I thought it'd be really fun to answer them myself. So I'm gonna link the questions below in case anyone else wants to answer them. You can totally do that and make a video or comment below. And yeah, I thought this would be good to start off. You know, they're very simple questions, nothing too deep. So I thought it'd be really fun to do. So I guess we should just get started, and I have them here on my phone. So let's see. Question number 1. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? So this is a tricky question because right off the bat, well, I guess my answer would be a lot older, like 1,000. But yeah. No, I guess I'll stick with that. I'll say a lot older because, I don't know, time is weird, and I do feel like, I know inside of me that we have existed for longer than, or I have existed for longer than these 18 years that I've been on this earth. So yeah, because I feel like we are eternal. Energy, like science literally says it, energy just doesn't die, it just transforms, so that's that. Which is worse, failing or never trying? This one's easy. Obviously failing, because if you never try, you're never gonna know if you would have failed. If you try, you have that 50-50 of success or failure. You are successful or you fail, but if you never try, how are you gonna know? So you gotta try. Number 3. If life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things we don't do? What? If life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things we don't do? Oh, okay. I feel like we do so many things that we don't like because we're pushed into them by this system that's made up, these people who manage this world, and we're like puppets, and we just follow along and we do these things that we just don't like. And we have all these things that we like, but we just don't do because we're afraid. We're afraid of what people are going to say, what society is going to say. We're afraid of failure. But we shouldn't. So, yeah. Number 4. When it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? I sure hope not. Let's see. Number 5. What is the one thing you'd most like to change about the world? So the one thing I most like to change about the world would be just people's perspectives on a lot of topics, but right now, I'm inclining a lot towards just saving our planet. Saving our freaking planet that's dying, especially because of animal agriculture. And I really wish I could change people's perspectives on that, But you can't change people's perspectives. You can try and educate, which is what I like to do, but you have to want it in yourself, you know? You have to change yourself, and then the world will change. So, yeah. I'm not losing hope though. Okay. Number 6. If happiness was the national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? Honestly, I guess it's a very broad answer. Just helping people. Just helping people. And then I'd be happy. Whatever that means. Number 7. Are you doing what you believe in? Or are you settling for what you are doing? Right now, I'm definitely doing what I believe in, because for the past 18 years of my life, I was just settling for what I was doing because I didn't know and I didn't want to know. And in that moment, when you want to know and you research all this information, it's hard, but then you stop settling for all these things. I mean, ignorance is bliss, but it's not true peace. Number 8. If the average human lifespan was 40 years, how would you live your life differently? Oh man, 40 years. How would I live my life differently? A couple years ago, I would have said maybe listing things, doing all these things, cross off my bucket list and live life more, right now, in the now. But recently I realized that no matter if we knew our lifespan was 40 years, we don't really know, I could die tomorrow, I could die when I'm 90. So I'm gonna live right now, in the now, in this moment, not thinking about how long my life is gonna last. I wanna live every single day like it's my last, you have to live in the now, or else are you really living? You're not. Okay. Number 9. To what degree have you actually controlled the course your life has taken? Well, to a certain degree. I guess when you're a child, you're a little kid, you can't control everything because, you just can't. You're a child. And you're just taught these things and you follow the path that you're given. But now that I'm finally 18, I'm magically able to do all these things now. From one day to another. Then I feel like I'm really trying to take control of what I want to do and not follow so much of what society wants me to do. Because if I did everything society wants me to do, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Number 10. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things? Probably doing things right. Number 11. You're having lunch with 3 people you respect and admire. They all start criticizing a close friend of yours, not knowing she's your friend. The criticism is distasteful and unjustified. What do you do? Well, I would definitely not respect and admire those people any longer. I would separate myself from the situation. I would let my friend know these are not people that are going to better our lives, just as advice. And yeah, definitely separate myself from that because I hate people like that. And we're all, guilty of criticizing people at times, but it's a matter of catching yourself and realizing you shouldn't do that. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect, so why should I criticize other people? So yeah, always trying to be your best. But if you're just seeing, you know, these 3 people just straight up not caring and just criticizing my friend, bye. Bye. Okay. Number 12. If you could offer a newborn child only one piece of advice, what would it be? Well, one piece of advice. I would say nothing outside of you is going to be able to help you and heal you as much as your own self. That's what I would say. Because that's something I wish that I would have been told years ago. But I'm very thankful that I know it now. Number 13. Would you break the law to save a loved one? Heck yeah. Number 14. Have you ever seen insanity where you later saw creativity? Definitely. Number 15. What's something you know you do differently than most people? Socialize? Yeah, probably. Whenever I do. It's hard sometimes. Like, what are you gonna talk about? Jin knows. You know, Jin, you know. Oh man. Number 16. How come the things that make you happy don't make everyone happy? Right? Oh, I know. Sorry, my camera cut off. So I was saying, the reason why the things that make me happy don't make everyone else happy is because we all have our own perspective. We all have had we've all been brought up differently. Different cultures, different ideas, different beliefs. We've all been educated differently. We've all seen different things. So there's like 7 billion different perspectives in this world of humans. So only if people could have my exact perspective could they be happy with the things that make me happy. So if you want to change your perspective, educate yourself. Number 17. What one thing have you not done that you really want to do? I don't know. Probably learn how to drive a car, I guess. And there's another question to that same question. What's holding you back? Anxiety. Driving here in Costa Rica is kind of terrifying. The roads are just not like in the US. They're very small and there's a lot of trucks and buses and lots of cars and lots of people in traffic and anxiety. But you gotta push through that, so I'll get to that someday soon, hopefully. Number 18. Are you holding on to something you need to let go of? Yeah, maybe a person, not as much as before, but it's a process, and I'm definitely a lot less attached, and I'm very proud of myself for that. So, yeah. Number 19. If you had to move to a state or a country besides the one you currently live in, where would you move and why? So I live in Costa Rica, and if I had to move, I'll probably move to like California or Colorado because the weather and the laws. Number 19. Oh no, that was number 19. Number 20. Do you push the elevator button more than once? Do you really believe it makes the elevator faster? I do push it more than once at work, and I know it's not gonna make it faster, or maybe a little bit of me does since I do it. But I know it won't, but I still do it. Number 21, would you rather be a worried genius or a joyful simpleton? A worried genius. 22, why are you you? I am me because I love me. Number 23, have you been the kind of friend you want as a friend? Yeah. Number 24, which is worse? When a good friend moves away or losing touch with a good friend who lives right near you? Definitely when a good friend moves away. I miss you, Piper, so much. I love you. Number 25, what are you most grateful for? Oh man. Two things come to mind. I'm most grateful for the people in my life, like my family and my friends, my two best friends, which I love and adore. Oh my gosh, it's raining. How nice. And also this new perspective that is being shown to me currently. I'm eternally grateful, I don't know where I would be without it. Number 26, would you rather lose all of your old memories or never be able to make new ones? I'd rather lose all my old memories because there's so much more to come. Number 27, is it possible to know the truth without challenging it first? No, not at all, not at all. It is not easy to see the truth. It's just not. But it's not impossible. You have to go through some hard things. You have to challenge what you thought was the truth and realize it just wasn't. It's all a show, and then you're able to accept that and move on, and then it's all good. Number 28, has your greatest fear ever come true? No. Number 29, do you remember that time 5 years ago when you were extremely upset? Does it really matter now? No. Number 30, oh well, I do remember, and then it doesn't matter, you know what I mean. Number 30, what is your happiest childhood memory? What makes it so special? I would say going every weekend over to my dad's house. I live with him now, which I'm very grateful for, but I used to live with my mom and my stepdad, and it was very nice seeing him every weekend and knowing that I would get to see him, and yeah, every weekend was very special. Number 31, at what time in your recent past have you felt most passionate and alive? Ooh. I would have to say the morning right after my first ayahuasca ceremony that I had a couple weeks ago. I was reborn. So I felt extremely alive, and I still do, and I want to choose every single day to feel this way. So yeah, I can make a whole video on that experience if you guys would like to see that. Let me know. Number 32, if not now, then when? Never. It's now. It's now. The moment is now. If you don't live in the now, if you keep thinking about the past, you're not enjoying the now, and you're wasting this now, which is the only real moment. And if you're too focused on the future and have all this anxiety, which is what was happening to me a while ago, then you're not living this now either, and you're wasting this precious, perfect moment. have to live in the now, be in the now, be in the now. Number 32, if you haven't achieved it yet, what do you have to lose? Exactly. Number 34, have you ever been with someone, said nothing, and walked away feeling like you just had the best conversation ever? Definitely. Words are amazing, and I'm very grateful we get to speak and communicate in such a clear way. But there's nothing like energy. You can feel energy. Words, you don't really know. They could be, they could not be, but energy doesn't lie. Number 35, why do religions that support love cause so many wars? Because it's not true love. Number 36, is it possible to know without a doubt what is good and what is evil? There is no right and wrong. You can feel the energy though, like I was telling you. Number 37, if you just won $1 million, would you quit your job? My mind right away wants to say, heck yeah. But I know I wouldn't until I made something of that, and maybe I could end up quitting my job because I would get an income from that, investing it in something, I don't know. But no, I wouldn't quit my job because you don't know, I mean, it's a lot of money, it's $1 million, but I really appreciate my job a lot. It's not what I want to do for the rest of my life, but I understand it's what I've been given as a tool right now to reach that, and I'm very grateful for that. So I wouldn't quit it until I had a stable thing. Number 38, would you rather have less work to do or more work you actually enjoy doing? More work I actually enjoy doing. Number 39, do you feel like you've lived this day 100 times before? Not really, especially answering these questions. Not really, because I feel like every day is very special. Number 39, oh no, I already said that. Number 40, when was the last time you marched into the dark with only the soft glow of an idea you strongly believed in? I don't really understand that question. Number 41, if you knew that everyone you know was going to die tomorrow, who would you visit today? Piper, I love you so much. Number 42, would you be willing to reduce your life expectancy by 10 years to become extremely attractive or famous? No. First of all, 10 years, that's so much. Even a day is everything, Every minute, every second is just the most treasurable thing. I may not be extremely attractive, but I definitely didn't think this way when I was younger, but now I've learned to love myself, and you should too. You should all love yourself. I've learned to love myself enough to feel attractive and feel confident enough, and maybe I'm not extremely attractive, but I feel attractive enough not to want to throw away 10 years of my life, a freaking decade. No thanks. And being famous is not gonna bring you anything. Maybe money, but money is not happiness, so I'll keep my 10 years. Number 43, what is the difference between my camera cut off, I'm sorry. Number 43, what is the difference between being alive and truly living? I feel like for many, many years of my life, till about 1 year ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, I was just being alive. And now I'm truly living, and the difference between that is my perspective. That's it. I used to not really feel fulfilled and motivated and happy and all this that I feel now. I thought life was just what it is, and there's not much to it, and it is what I've been taught, and that's that. And now I understand that it's so much more than that. I don't have the fear that I used to have. I have more motivation. I'm extremely happy. Oh, it's amazing, and it's just by choosing every single day, every morning. I'll wake up at 4 in the morning to go to work. Well, I get up at 4. And I just choose to be happy. I choose to have this perspective because you get to choose. You know, I could wake up like I do Monday to Friday at 4 in the morning and say, well, this sucks, and just have a sucky day. And that's one perspective. Or I could get up and say, I'm alive, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I don't have any pain, my family's healthy, my friends are healthy and happy, my family's happy. I'm doing the best I can to not cause harm in this world. I'm trying to help people in the best way I can. And then you just feel this happiness. You fill yourself with this happiness. I meditate at least like 10 minutes a day. And then that's another perspective. You see the difference? So that's the difference. Number 44. When is it time to stop calculating risk and rewards and just go ahead and do what you know is right? Now. The moment is now. Right now. I was contemplating making this video because I haven't dyed my hair. Like, this is just bleached. I need to put the orange dye over it. And I was like, what? I'm feeling the motivation now. I'm gonna do it right now. Who cares about my hair? And now I'm very happy that I'm doing it now. Let's see, number 45, we're almost done. If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make a mistake? Because we're afraid of being judged. We're afraid of being judged by society, what other people will think. But you know what? It doesn't even matter what other people think. Number 46. What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you? I'd probably talk about a lot of things on this YouTube channel, certain topics that I probably won't because of society. But I am going to talk about a lot of topics that society isn't towards, but I truly believe in anyway. But there are certain specific topics that I won't right now because it could jeopardize my future or whatever. But, you know, who knows what the future holds, so always gotta be open to the idea. Number 47. When was the last time you noticed the sound of your own breathing? Well, I guess right now that you mentioned it. But realistically, probably last night that I was meditating. Number 48. What do you love? Have any of your recent actions openly expressed this love? What do I love? I love giving love. I don't even know. I love love. Number 49. In 5 years from now, will you remember what you did yesterday? What about the day before that? Or the day before that? I mean, I don't have a very good memory, so probably not. In the past few days, I've just been recovering from a wisdom tooth surgery. I don't think you can tell that much. So probably not, but who knows? And the last question, and thank you if you've been watching for so long. Number 50, decisions are being made right now. The question is, Are you making them yourself, or are you letting others make them for you? Right now, I'm definitely making them for myself, and I'm happier than ever doing that. And I'm very, very excited for the future. So yeah, those are all the questions. I'll just go ahead and end the video since it's already so long. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm really excited to keep making more videos and dive deeper into certain topics more specifically. If you have any ideas or anything you want to hear me talk about, definitely let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you like the video, make sure to give it a like or subscribe if you'd like to see future videos. And yeah, this was really fun. I love you guys. Bye.